typically women don't wear pants. I was like, that's not the right church for me then. And they were dress pants, everything, but I was like,
Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Robert Pettit Sr.
I'm doing it by the phone. I'm doing it
Morning.
by audio.
Guys, we're going to get started in just a minute here. Hey, Rob, we're going to have a little change of plan. What we talked about with COVID-19, we're going to start with Kerry.
Okay, perfect.
We're going to go into some stuff around pros and cons around it, which side of the deal. And then we'll pause and go through our stuff because she has to jump on another Zoom call.
Okay, fair enough.
Do that first, and then I'm sure you've got something else for your time, yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Get started in just about 1 minute. See how many people we can fit on here. Can everybody see the share screen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
I take no credit for it. That was all CC.
Good work, CC.
on there on Facebook Live.
Oh, thanks.
So I didn't know if you want the butt to show.
Yeah, no.
All right, so we got Facebook Live, we got team meeting. All right, guys, so we're just going to go ahead and roll into team meeting. And this is how we're going to start it off today. We've got Kerry here from McNaught. She's going to talk a little bit about the COVID-19 addendum and some of the pros and cons around it, depending upon if you were on the buyer side, seller side, so on and so forth. So I know she has to run, so I just wanted to start with that. So without further ado, Kerry, all you.
Good spot. Good morning, everybody.
Hi, good morning.
My name is Carrie. Good to see you guys remotely. I just wanted to give you my feedback on this addendum that they released yesterday. What I'm afraid of is I'm afraid of agents everywhere just to appease their clients panicking. They're just gonna sign it, right? Just to make everybody, it says the word up there, so it makes them feel comfortable. If they're signing something, that means somebody's thought about this situation from their perspective. But I did want to point out from, a buyer's perspective, it gives kind of a very broad flexibility. So from a buyer's agent perspective, definitely can be very helpful for your clients. Basically, it states that if anything gets delayed, stopped, paused, interrupted because of anything that could possibly be related to this pandemic, which could probably qualify for a lot of things right now, then they can not only terminate the contract, but get their earnest money back. So in order to, I think it's going to help the buyers who are hesitant to proceed because they're afraid of what happens if I do lose my job. It addresses that in here. It will definitely help buyers feel more comfortable. What I did want to point out is for sellers, right? So from a seller perspective, especially in a market with not a lot of inventory now and probably even less inventory in the last couple of weeks, there's really not a lot of great reasons why it would make sense for a seller to sign this, right? Because I'm sure you're still getting multiple offer kind of situations. It really is just going to depend on that price point and how hot that particular home is. But from a listing perspective, I think that you should push back on using this addendum as written. There may be some modifications that can be helpful, but your main goal is to present the information to your client if the other side is interested in using this and make sure they understand what it means. So it's not your decision whether or not to use it. It's your responsibility to make sure they understand what they're committing to if they do use it. So I've put some notes here. I'm going to share that on the Facebook page. Just to make sure you have those further details. But I want to point out paragraph 3. It talks about extension of deadlines. It refers to all deadlines in the contract, any dates that may be in there. So, I don't know what kind of numbers people are going to write in here, but basically just say someone put 30 days in here. Now that automatically extends your due diligence 30 days as well. If you had a repair request addendum that had a specific date, that automatically extends that 30 days as well. So that's probably not something that maybe all sellers would be comfortable with. I'm sure most of them just want to get their house closed as quickly as possible. So this definitely puts up a lot of outs for the buyer. There's probably not a lot of scenarios where the seller would need some of these protections, but definitely share it with your clients and let them ask questions. For that paragraph 3, I would recommend, even from a buyer's perspective, just to be very cautious since it does pertain to all deadlines. Keep it a low amount. 7 days, 14 days maybe. And remember, you are replacing 14-day extension the contract already gives by signing this. You're stating if this occurs, if something gets, a restriction comes up and we place kind of everything on hold because of that, you're replacing that paragraph in from the 14 days in the closing. So just keep that in mind. My main advice is to just remember it's a very case-by-case situation. Once you've explained it to your clients, I'm happy to talk to your clients directly and explain them the significance of what they're agreeing to, if that helps you. And if we need to adjust some of the language to account for your situation and assist your clients in making the right decision on what works for their scenario, then let's do that as opposed to just encouraging everybody to use this blindly. I think there's some things that could, hurt your clients if you just kind of go with that route for every file. So I would like to see if anyone has any specific questions about the document at this time, and then I'll go back to the Facebook page today and I'll kind of point out some of my feedback more specifically and recommendations as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Any questions on Facebook Live?
You can chat, send them in the chat box for us. We had some background noise, so we invite you to use the chat box, send questions in that. We are monitoring it. You can also send questions on Facebook Live. PJ's got that up.
Just shoot me an email, shoot me a text. If you're not 100% sure if it works for your clients and their situation, you don't want to commit them to something that could delay the sale of their home for another couple of months when maybe that's not something they're ready to commit to. So just keep that in mind.
And Rachel Lewis would like to remind us to all stay 6 feet apart. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
All right, cool. So no questions. I didn't see anything on Facebook. Check one more time. All right. So let's get rolling with our team meeting. Tell us something good. What's good? What's good right now, guys? Unmute yourselves. Tell us something good.
Yeah, I think so. I should be able to come back.
What's good? What's going on good in your business?
Okay, I got a new listing that we're trying to get into and get set up.
Awesome, Jeremy.
Yeah, we got one piece of land out in, I know, and then a house in a nice neighborhood in Mooresville, an desired spot. So one of two might sell.
Awesome. Good job. Congratulations. So we can still do business right now? That's what I hear you saying?
Yeah, I can. I mean, a lot of people prefer to do it this way. You know, my friends and, you know, we have small kids and this is working for us because they're in the other rooms playing and we can actually sit and get things done without scheduling conflicts and stuff. So she called a couple of days ago, was like, hey, you want to sell the house? Sure. All right. Well, you've just been talking on phone. I haven't even been over there. We're just doing everything from pictures and online. And I'm waiting on Lori to get done talking to her and hopefully we can get it up, you know, this week or next. So we'll see.
Awesome. Good job. Good job. What else, guys? Tell me
I
something
had
good.
2 appraisals conducted last week. Both of them came back good for my buyers, which was a good thing. And I've got another one today. So the thing is, appraisers are still going out. They're making appointments and they're still going out and doing their jobs.
Awesome. Thank you, Terry, for sharing that. And it's good to know because we have a lot of ancillary services that go on in our business. And some of the stuff we're going to talk about, we talk about what's going to happen later today with the governor in just a minute here. Somebody else, tell me something good.
What's good?
Over there. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you for sharing. And I want to go back to Jeremy's point talking about listings right now. As you guys know, what I've always said, what I will always continue to say is that listings breed leverage. Okay. Sorry, too close. And so one of the things that's going to be able to carry our business through right now is going to be the listing side of the business more so than the buy side. I'm not telling you guys to steer away from buyers, yet I want to talk about a couple of scripts and conversations. So anybody out there remember the 11 reasons to list during the holidays? You guys remember when we went through that? Yes? No? Some of you might have not been here yet. Okay, getting a couple nods. So the 11 reasons to list during the holidays, what we're seeing right now is very similar to what happens around the holiday time, where a lot of agents are just going to go into shutdown mode. Agents aren't going to work. And this is our opportunity, as Gary Keller tells us, to go get our unfair share. I know a lot of you guys were on that conversation with Gary Keller, and he must have said that about 3 or 4 times. Thank you. So I want you guys to be aware, anything that you lose in a shifting market, you never get back. Yet anything you gain in a shifting market, you never lose. So when I say this is like 11 reasons to list during the holidays, what I mean is that when we're not obviously decorating a house for Christmas right now, okay, yet we've got a lot of sellers that are going to be apprehensive to put their house on the market right now because we're waiting for this spring market to show up. And so that's a great way that you guys can have conversations with them right now saying, okay, if you're going to be waiting for the spring market to show up or the summer market at this point, well, I'm sure that's what everybody else is doing. And the law of economics is supply versus demand. And so if there is a heavier supply that's coming in the next 90 days, that means the demand is going to be less, meaning the houses are technically going to be worth less, okay? Not worthless, but worth less money, right? So is that a good conversation we can have with our sellers right now to encourage them to get into the get into the sales market right now? We know what's going to happen right now. Now, we don't know what's going to happen a month or 2 months from now. One of the other conversations, a lot of people are being put on furlough right now. If you guys haven't heard of this or don't know what furlough is, really it's, hey, you're going to stop working. You still have your job when this is all over, but we're going to pause you for the next 30 days, 60 days. Could that affect that person as a buyer getting a loan come 2 months, 3 months, 4 months down the road? Yes, it could, unless the CFPB makes some changes. Now, the House and the Senate are going to be voting on an act today, hopefully, if they can get through it, because I'm not going to get political, but some people put some other stuff in there that really didn't need to be put in there. So some stuff is being pulled back out and gone through. We're not going to get into a political conversation right now. Okay? Yes, got it. And I'm being told to move along. Thank you, Katrina. Yet the point is, if that law does not get passed, people are going to go into a furlough status. So you need to be talking to your buyers. You need to be talking to your sellers right now around, hey, there's a big sense of urgency about putting things on the market right now. And as Jeremy already told us, she just went ahead and put a new listing up. Sue, I saw you in the office yesterday. You were getting ready to do something with another listing. 2 agents on my team back in Valentine took 2 other listings, and we've got another one coming up next week. The market is not slowing down right now. It is business as usual for us right now. And so just be mindful of that. And I shouldn't say business as usual. I guess I should say it's business different. Okay? Yet people still need to sell their houses. Now, to Terry's point, talking about appraisers still going out and our ancillary services, it really is going to depend on what happens today at 1:45. The governor is going to be meeting with the county commissioners from around the state. They may issue a lockdown. They may not. We don't know. That seems to be where everybody thinks it's going, so just be prepared for that. Also, in that conversation, I would assume that we're going to have the conversation about real estate being an essential industry, okay? South Carolina has already named it an essential industry. California, New York, and I think Ohio said that it was not an essential industry. Yet if you think about how many jobs are really affected by real estate, you're talking about agents, you're talking about attorneys, you're talking about home inspectors, you're talking about plumbers, handymen, general contractors, you're talking appraisers, there's loan officers, right? There's a lot of different jobs that could be affected by this across the board. So hopefully we do see that it is an essential business and will stay up and running for the time being. So with that being said, I just want to open that up to any questions you guys may have. Not political questions, but any questions you guys may have. Sorry, I may have opened a can of worms there.
Hey, PJ, I'm sure the answer is no, but do we know if the real estate services are, like, do we have any indication if they're going to be listed as essential for North Carolina or no?
So there was 2 emails that came out yesterday from Anne Marie, who's with Canopy, that some things have been dubbed in that field where she has a strong feeling that it's going to go in that direction. But really, we don't know. The CEO of the National Association of Realtors also spoke on a national level about it, and different unemployment that would be available, possibly, even though a lot of us are 1099. So I'm sure we're going to be hearing a lot more back and forth. Sorry, I got some background. So to answer your question, Becca, I don't know for sure. The only thing I can tell you guys, and I know don't shoot the messenger, you're going to be getting more emails from me right now just because we're on a day-by-day, hour-by-hour. So please just be patient with that. Please don't unsubscribe from them because there's going to be some important information in there. What else? What other questions may you guys have? Thank you, Becca. Great question.
Not all of them.
No other questions?
I have a question.
Yeah, Chelsea.
What about like firm dues and stuff like that? Are we just gonna like carry on as usual with those things?
For right now, yes. If anything like that changes, you'll look for the email.
Okay.
Good question. Anybody else?
Hey, PJ, it's Tracy. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Hi, good. How are y'all?
Good, thanks.
I missed the first few minutes of the meeting, and Rob probably covered this in the PB meeting, but the Real Estate Commission has given a 90-day extension for post and pre. Have y'all gone over that?
We have not. We haven't gotten to Rob yet.
Okay.
So, but thank you. Good information. All right, we'll start sliding along.
Hey, PJ, can you guys take a look at the Facebook questions, please? We had a request.
Oh,
And
Katrina's
scroll
on
up
it.
too.
yep. Nope. Thank you.
What delays are you seeing, like, when we say something like that, this document,
So we haven't seen any delays right now with COVID. The only thing that we're seeing delays around are just typical real estate business. Nothing has been shut down, nothing has been stopped. And as Terry already told us, 2 appraisers already went out for different appraisals. So I'm not seeing anything. Is anybody else seeing any delays because of this? I mean, unless a buyer or seller is getting cold feet.
Lori is on here with us, and she is saying that homes are closing. She's not seeing a difference in issues there. Like, should we have any questions for her? She's closing homes.
Okay. Did you guys hear that over here?
No, can you repeat that?
Yep, so Lori from Movement says all loans are closing. She's here if you guys need anything, but they have nothing slowing them down, no delays right now.
Also, iBuyer is not buying right now, but seller offers this.
Yeah, yes, I was going there. So iBuyer is not buying, seller offers is. Open Door, Consuela, I don't know if you're on here or not, but Consuela had somebody come back to her that Open Door had canceled their contract with those people. And an Inman article that came out yesterday said Open Door and Zillow is putting a freeze on new offers. The Keller offers is not, so if you got the Keller offers certification, go out and get your unfair share right now. You can definitely take market value. So
Rachel has a question.
Yeah.
Real estate is market central. Can we count on this office to be a problem?
yes, actually yesterday, what you guys don't know is Cece went and set up a remote at-home location. So she will be able to continue to do stuff whether our office doors are open or not, if we are deemed essential. So we've already gone ahead and prepared for that. I give a lot of credit to Cece on that. She's done a great job making sure that we haven't really skipped a beat with anything right now.
Some lenders have suspended business. Lori wanted to remind people, but Lori, we're still working, so please make sure to reach out to them.
Yep. You guys hear that? Some lenders are suspending business, but Lori and Kim are not, FYI.
Brian Fisher wrote, bailing out the post office and COVID-19.
I don't know anything about bailing out the post office, Brian, but it's a government agency, so I would assume it's just a typical government bailout, but I don't know. If I find out more about that, I'll let you know.
And Lori said jumbo and government backed loans are most impacted. Agents need to know the rates are up for those clients.
Jumbo and what?
Government loans, backed loans.
Okay. Jumbo and government loans are up. I'm not going to go through everything with all the loan officers. If you guys have questions, call Lori or Kim, okay?
Perfect.
All right.
I'll keep watching this. Sorry, guys.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Tina.
PJ, one more question. If we have not
Nope.
yes. We have not completed first course, can we still take that?
Have you not completed what?
Offers?
Keller offers?
Next time it's offered, you can take it.
Yeah, next time.
Do we know when that is?
Not off the top of my head right now. I would go on KW Connect. They probably have the next time that's going to be offered. It's a 4-hour thing, I think it was, for me to go through and take it. And then there's like a 10-question test. It's not difficult. But I would, and as I encouraged everybody at the beginning of the year, I encourage you guys, go and get certified for that as soon as you can. All right. Moving on, because I know we want to keep this to a 30-minute because we do have a training class at 11:30. So I want to welcome Gail Molina. She just came over to us from LKN Homes, one of our newest agents. And we actually just had another one sign up today. that we will be putting up on our next slide. So if you guys see Gail around, welcome her. There we go. All right, couple of birthdays coming up. If you guys haven't, and don't blow up his phone all at once. No, seriously, go blow up his phone right now. It's Kent Temple's birthday today. So go ahead and wish the big boss man a happy birthday. And also we've got Justin Alexander coming up on the 29th. Rob, give us your best 90-second, 120-second rundown.
All right, well, good. Hi, everybody. So like Tracy was said at the beginning, so the commission has granted everybody a 90-day extension for their continuing ed and post-licensing requirements. So that takes us to September 30th. There's no additional form required. It's an automatic extension. All of your Gen Up and CE classes now will be online only. So be sure you're registering through one of the certified schools, Canopy Real Estate, Superior Real Estate. Make sure that those electives or the Gen Up is certified, and that gets sent over to the commission. If you need to give me a call, and I can tell you what the commission website has based on what you exactly need for your criteria. But that's about it. 90-day extension for your continuing ed credits, and everything must be online. So that makes it easier, a little bit easier for us.
And Rob, also, if they've got questions about the COVID-19 addendum, they can call you as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I added that form on the Facebook page. I can email it to everybody. It's not going to be in Command yet. It's going to be submitted to DocuSign, but they have to put it up to make it fillable. So right now, just keep it on your hard drive, fill it in, and add it to your loop, or add it to your all the documents required in your room for right now.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate you. Katrina, you're up.
Hello all. I just want to say thank you for handling this morning with a little snafu with the scripting. I am opening up to anybody. You don't have to be the productivity coaching program. I know a couple agents reached out to me from the Boone office. So I am going to be sending out a link that will be from 9 to 9:30 every morning, providing scripts. Also, I've attached the scripts that my MAPS coach sent me that are really helping on the customer service aspect. There's a couple ones about just touching base with them. If buyers want to pull their contracts, sellers want to wait, there's some great scripts in there. We've been practicing those, and I really recommend that you guys use those. Also, on another, you can reach out to me for anything that you guys need. I'm here to assist you, whether or not you're in the coaching program. And thank you for those that came to the 401 GPS class. Also, please take this time to look at your finances, whether business and personal. And remember what you did yesterday. Don't blame anybody, but it's time for you to get really serious about your finances and look at what you can cut as soon as possible.
Cool. Thank you very much, Katrina, and Productivity Coaching. Terry Rogers, got a quick 90-second for us about compliance. Ooh, is he muted? Hold on, he may be muted.
Let me find you, Terry.
All right, Terry, take two.
Good morning, everybody. We'll just do a quick promote on the listing class for this Thursday, which Rob Pettit is going to be our special guest, and we'll do this through Zoom. We're going to actually try to cut this down to a 1-hour class, and we'll do as many segments as we can, because in person, this is a 3-hour class. So we'll focus on the listing form itself, question and answers. Again, do this online, and then we'll schedule as many of these as we need to till things get back to normal. That's it, guys. Stay safe out there. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. All right, Cece.
Hey, everybody. Am I actually on here? I can't see me right now. That's so funny. Let me switch it back.
You're up one more slide.
Okay, awesome. Huge thank you to everyone who has jumped on board. We are offering direct deposit. We are in commissions, and we can make ACH wire transfers available to get your money from the attorney to me quickly, not waiting on things in the mail. So be sure you're checking. We have every evening when the daily email goes out, the direct deposit commission form is attached to that. Please fill it out, scan it, and send it back. It does not have to be in paper. You can scan it and send it back. You can take a picture with your phone and send it back. You guys are doing an amazing job with doing your commissions tabs. They're working fantastically, and I love it. It's making things so much faster and easier. because what you put in is correct, just goes right into the DA processing, and it's already correct. I don't have to do all these finagling things to make everything come out right. And wire instructions, I've already been sending that out through secured emails to attorneys, and happy to do that for you. Just send me a quick email that you need it, and the property, and the contact at the attorney's office, and I'll get that done for you. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you so much, Cece. Appreciate that. Upcoming training, okay? We've got the pivot shift ahead with James, right?
Yes.
James running that at 8 a.m. Carolina Thrive call at 11:30, which is what we're getting ready to get onto right here. Daily command, and then lastly, gotta move the box. The daily live streams from 1 to 5. Guys, if you guys have been to family reunion or you've been to mega camp, it's kind of the format that they're following here. There's some morning or some earlier on in the day group stuff, and then there's kind of like breakout sessions like we have at family reunion. And so I think that this is a great opportunity for you guys to take advantage and train. I get that, oh my God, I got to train every single day, and I get it. Yet go through, and like I tell everybody, when you go to family reunion, you go to mega camp, you know, pick 3 things that you really want to focus on and become the master at that, okay? I think there's a lot of opportunity for us right now amidst everything that is going on. And like I said, we'll have more information later. So please look to your email for that. Yet go ahead and mark these down. KW Connect/calendar. You have to, what I discovered with this, and I apologize going out on my emails, was KW Connect/calendar brings you to like a page that can't open. You go to KW Connect yourself, you log in, and then go to the calendar, and that's where you'll find this stuff, and you'll find the Zooms to get in on. If you guys aren't playing with Zoom, I know some of you are on Facebook. Guys, get a Zoom account. They're free right now. Start playing with it. Every business across the country is going to Zoom right now. You're going to have to know how to use it sooner or later. And it's not difficult. Listen, if I can do it, anybody can do it, okay? Even if CC had to show me 3 times, I still learned how to do it, okay? It's not difficult. Get yourself a free account. There's a couple different levels for pro account. Don't even worry about that right now. Just get yourself a free account. But just wanted to get everybody up with the training. 26th, 1 p.m. Terry already talked about this class. 28th at 8:30, we've got Zoom karaoke. The 26th, and this is going to be repeating every Thursday now, we are going to have the happy hour every Thursday at 4, so we can all just kind of get together, relax, have your favorite beverage, doesn't have to be alcoholic. Don't let Katrina screenshot any pictures of you that she could possibly send to Kent. So every Thursday we will be doing that happy hour, just kind of as a check-in. And then our next team meeting will be April 14th. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so Taylor asked, is there going to be a class on Zoom, if the folder by chance, or is there a YouTube link that people can do?
So what Kay asked, is there going to be a class on Zoom and tips and tricks? There is stuff on YouTube right now. Let me look through it. I'll find a good link and I'll send it out to everybody about how to use Zoom.
And then Matt said, what is the best way for people to do this?
There's a bunch of it on KW Connect.
Yeah, so Matt's question was, what's the best way to view the Zoom training? And as Cece just responded, KW Connect is going to be the best place. If you're having any issues, shoot me a note directly, and I'll see and figure out what we can do. Understand that some of these Zoom classes or they're limited to a certain number of people. So if there's something that you do want to get in on, now a lot of the corporate stuff, everybody should be able to get in on. We shouldn't have any issues. Yet if there's a local mastermind, I know Zoom will cap it at 100 people. So if you are going to get on something for Zoom, get on 2 minutes early, okay? Because those will be first come, first serve.
So Matt asked, what about for our office? Best way for people to do the Zoom training for our office?
Okay, so to view the Zoom training for our office.
What's going on in our office?
So as we have a corporate account or we have a pro account, we will be sending that out. Like you're sending one out for productivity coaching, right?
Yeah.
And Terry's going to be sending one out that'll go to agents' emails, I'm assuming, yes?
I know I'm sending it to the agent email as well as sending the Facebook.
Every single thing that we're doing in this office is at kwconnect.com, click on calendar. Every single thing.
Okay.
In addition, everything that's, I don't even have it on here. Everything that KW is doing, everything that the region is offering is at our calendar that you can see. Sorry, I don't even know who I'm pointing at right now. So funny. It's at kwconnect.com. That's why I'm focusing on this so much in my messages and on Facebook. Everything that we have that we can push out to you is at kwconnect.com. Click on calendar. Every single thing. Unless somebody's doing it like 30 seconds before they're actually starting it, it's right there.
Matt wants to know that emailed out. Remind everyone when it's emailed out to everybody.
Every day, every night. I think PJ is going to take tonight's.
Yep.
You get an email with what's happening tomorrow. And it includes the link to kwconnect.com. So you can go look at the calendar and decide what you're going to do tomorrow. Every morning at 7:45 a.m., you get a text that again has kwconnect.com. So you can click right on it from your phone and a list of all the highlights for that day. So every night on email, every morning by text, and we've got lots of additional posts and reminders on the Facebook group.
All right, questions?
Does that help?
Sorry, I don't know who to look at. It's so weird.
All right, so I want to thank our core vendors, McNaughton Clements, who already came up here and spoke, LKN Title and Movement Mortgage. Again, reach out to Lori or Kim if you guys have any additional questions. You guys all know about our social media. It's right here if you need it. Other than that, I know we've got 11:30. We've got a new training class going on right now. Any needs and wants, anything else that we need to discuss right now, or any other questions?
Look at you.
Any other questions over there?
Matt wants to know if, so in KW Connect, would they search Cornelius or?
Calendar.
You click on calendar. The word calendar is the top menu. Hang on.
So when they go, she's gonna show.
I'm going to do it right now. Get rid of the Zoom. Oh. There we go. Ah, the Zoom menu is in my way. KW. I'm really trying. Being very ornery. You see it up there? Is it on the Zoom? Okay.
Yep.
Making sure. kwconnect.com. Enter. Oh, I gotta sign in. Give me a second.
You guys don't see this?
All right. Oh, right here, the word calendar. Give me a thumbs up. You can
Yeah,
see
I
the
see
word
that.
calendar right here. When you click on this, mine's got some extra stuff because I have some other market centers I'm connected to. BJ's would have a bunch of Valentine stuff. When you scroll down, let's see, what day are we on? The 24th. I have 13 more. So I click on 13 more, and it's going to open everything that I have for today. Here's the shift. Tactics is more for at noon. Pivot your perspective. Region. Our Carolinas region is offering a class on create a custom smart plan. Our region is offering a class master your app. These all show up on your calendar too. Everything that says Keller Williams Realty International. Everything that says Lake Norman Cornelius. Like I said, I have connection with a couple of others.
Master your app is a big one. I know.
Yep. Look at all this.
Will not
Everything right here that says Lake Norman Cornelius shows up on your calendar every single day. I go through
Thanks,
the
babe.
I go through AWI calendar and I put it on our Cornelius calendar. So you only have one place to go. You only have one place to go.
Shannon just asked if you can sort by time. It is already sorted by time. That before.
They're
That answer
actually,
your question, Shannon?
Maybe.
they're actually
Can't
not,
start on Facebook and then go to Zoom.
they're actually not sorted by
They're
time.
not sorted by.
Okay, they're not. Never mind.
I don't know why they're not sorted by time. They didn't ask me first. I put them in there by time.
Yeah, with some cream.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like it, Shannon. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, anything else? Any other questions, comments? Last thing I just want to let everybody know about, Christy Walker, her ex-husband has contracted the coronavirus. He is currently in the hospital in ICU. She did not have contact with him. He lives in Florida. But please just keep Christy and her family in your thoughts and prayers right now. I believe right now he's given a 50-50 chance of living right now. So please keep her in your thoughts and prayers. I did speak with her last night. She did give me permission to share this with you guys. So I just want to make everybody aware. There is no risk of this or anything for our market center, but just keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Okay, guys? Thank you.
Thanks, Chelsea, for commenting how this office is doing a great job with the virtual. I know it's still new territory for us all.
So Chelsea just put a comment on the Facebook saying we're doing a good job with virtual. So thank you. I'll take all the credit. It's all me. I'm kidding, of course. Just want to get a little bit of a light mood going. You know, guys, we're going into some uncharted territory. I appreciate all you guys getting on Facebook Live or getting on Zoom and being involved in this. So, you know, this too shall pass, and we'll get there together. So if you guys need anything, buzz me directly. Go ahead, shoot me an email is best. Guys, just be safe out there. And I'm sure we'll send an email out later today in regards to what the governor says. So, guys, have a great day. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys on Facebook. See you soon.
All right, thanks.